Hey guys, it's your girl from the P Word, Lucretia Smith, and today I'm going to be talking about parenting. Okay, never doubt your parenting. Now, we all have our days where we're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I'm a bad parent. I this, I that. And the thing is that you can't doubt your parenting. We didn't come with a manual, okay? Everything we do is based on what we've been taught, what we've seen on television, what people have told us, and just instinct. So what we have to do is we have to appreciate those moments where we can show that we've been good parents. Basically. Now for me, something that I'm very, very proud of, me and my husband, is our kids' accomplishments. And just recently, it was back in March, my younger son, Devin, he graduated from culinary school, which is a big accomplishment. He was very focused, and we had to help him through it, but once he accomplished that, it was just like we were able to breathe. Okay, and it was so exciting for us that he could just go to the next level and that he was able to get this degree, and it was in something that he was passionate about. That's a bonus right there, when you can find something that your kids are passionate about, and it's something that they'll take with them for the rest of their lives. And then another thing that happened just recently, my older son, my firstborn, he just graduated from Full Sail University. Yay! And this past week, and we had a graduation party for him, and he got his bachelor's of science in computer engineering. Okay, computer science. And it's like I'm just like, you want to hold back to tears. It was just such an accomplishment, and it wasn't easy for him to get there. He started college right after high school, and he wasn't really sure what he wanted to do. And I told him, I said, it's sometimes, you have to, think about what you're passionate about. And when you think about what you're passionate about and what you're really good at, and first he started out in fitness. He was a big fitness buff. He could eat. I mean, and I'm telling you, he's like, a bottomless pit when it comes to food. So, but he knows how to eat healthy and, wholesome and portions and stuff like that. So he was instrumental in helping me with my diet and, exercise and get myself, keep myself fit and stuff like that, which, helped me a lot. But then, he's in college and he's like, you know what, I don't want to do this. And I was like, okay, so what are you passionate about? And he's like, video games. So I was like, video games? And coming from the tech world, I'm all about computers and stuff. That's where I, learned most of my tech skills and stuff like that, and computers and stuff. But video games, I'm all about, the old school, joysticks and stuff like that, and, rifles and stuff like that, carnival games. Right now, with everything that they're doing with games right now, with the sound effects, the visual effects, and all that stuff, is just amazing what they do with this stuff. And he said, I want to design video games. And I'm like, go ahead and do that. Go ahead. And it was amazing at the end of this program, and it took him a year and a half to get his bachelor's, which, you know, that's what I'm doing right now. He got his bachelor's, and he was able at the end of this program work with 3 or 4 other people on making a video game, and they did a project, and he did such a great job with his part of it that, you know, it was amazing to me, you know, the stuff that they learned, the coding and the visual effects and the music and everything that comes involved with it, because I did play the game. I was one of the testers, and you know I kept dying and stuff. I mean, video games is just not my whatever. I'm old school, but I just was amazed at the effects of it and the graphics and stuff like that. And you know, we're trying to work on something right now for the future. I'll tell you guys about it when we get up and running. But just him accomplishing that, and I was just so proud of him that he finished it. And because I know it wasn't a good, it was not pleasant during the journey for him. There were times where he just would say, I want to give up, I'm going to fail, I'm going to do this. And I said, no, you're going to finish this, you're going to do good, you're good at this. And he did it, and he walked across that stage at Full Sail, and I am so proud of him. And I got 1.5 to go. So my daughter and my future son-in-law, they're next after me. I go next year. I get my bachelor's in communications next year. So you'll see me walking across the stage and possibly speaking. But this is not about me. I'm gonna make it about parenting. Now, everything that you do, your kids see. So everything that you teach them, they're listening. So don't think that you are a failure because your kids do something wrong, or they want to fail at something or something like that. It takes a failure to get to the success. So if they don't try at all, then how are they going to accomplish anything? So failures make mistakes, and they go into successes. So just keep going, keep motivating, keep inspiring them. Believe me, it's all worth it in the end. It is a lot to live up to as a parent and everything, but you always, as long as you're trying, your kids are looking up to you. Now, if you decide that you don't know anything and you don't want to be bothered, that's one thing. But if you're trying and your kids are succeeding in things, celebrate those accomplishments. Celebrate those milestones with them. Every little thing that they do, whether it's from tying their shoe, to using the potty, to anything that they do. They draw their first picture of a park, anything. Celebrate their accomplishments, because when they become parents themselves, this will be valuable for them. This will be something that they will do with their children. And I cannot express this enough, that I am so proud of my children. And I'm telling you, I'm trying not to cry, but I am so proud of how my children came out and how they're doing. And it's all a reflection on the parents. And people tell us all the time that we're great parents, and your kids are great. And they don't do everything we tell them to do sometimes, but if you stay on that path, and you celebrate their successes as they go and you motivate them, believe me, they can do wonders in this world. So that's all I got for you. As a parent, you are successful. You have accomplished a lot. You brought the kids into this world. That's an accomplishment in itself. If you bring those kids to 18, that's an accomplishment in itself. So don't ever think that you're not doing enough for your children, because you are. And every day that you celebrate them and teach them and they learn and they do, you teach, you learn, they do. And that's all you can do. We didn't come with a manual, like I said. You do your best and your children will do the rest. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. See you next week.